The Ravens Flock presents The Black Files, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squat, pop open a cold one with all of your friends. It is Wednesday night, a couple of hairs past 10 p.m., and you have been granted access to the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. So whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are tuned in to a brand new episode of The Black Files.
Oh yeah, let's go.
That's right. How we do a start. There we go.
Yeah. All right. Happy to be here tonight.
I was gonna say, like,
yeah, I don't know. I'm here. I'm multitasking.
I took a swig of my drink to give you a second here, man. You missed your cue.
I didn't know if Angel wanted to say anything.
I was waiting for Joe to say something. I was still updating. I'm sorry.
We're still updating.
Processing.
Never a dull moment with these wonderful nerds here. Welcome everybody to the Black Files. I am your host, Juan Arouse, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock, the tech guru of the team, a guy who, for all my admiration of the advancements of human innovation and technology, I'm really pissed off at the idiotic 45-degree right turn that we've taken that seems to be going in concurrent 45-degree turns all the way around into an inward spiral up to the point into infinity and it completely becoming an infinitesimal dot where we have become stifled and like stagnant and shit and stuff. But because apparently we decided, hey, no, we're good for now. Let's just start being assholes about the growth of our wonderful race as we are meant to be proper and responsible custodians of this world and our progeny for future generations. Nah, fuck them. Let's just invest on the dumbest shit possible. And thankfully.
Yes.
And thankfully, I'm not alone, as usual. Here, I've got the usual suspects tonight. Joining us, of course, we've got Zayana Rose and Dragonfang Cosplay, our cosplayer cohorts in the team. Say hello, ladies.
Uh-oh.
Is everyone missing their cue? Did I?
Wait, no! We were talking! We literally did. Oh, I think I know what happened. No, we both said hello at the same time, and it canceled each other out. Yeah, I think it canceled each other out because it was like the harmonious.
Oh, dang! You know what?
Like, is it like if you actually counteract the sound wave of something with its exact opposite on the wavelength, you actually cancel it out? Is that what you two did?
Happened. Let's do it again. Hello.
There we go. I was half gonna suggest that one of y'all should say hello first, and the other should be the echo. Hello.
No echoing. That's too weird.
Hello.
Besides, we've got this.
Hello there, General Kenobi.
Oh my goodness.
Besides, we've got our other co-host over here along with us, who's playing along with his filters and with his echo effects all the live long day. Let's give it up for the Host of Los Amigos Play, which is live every Saturday night. It's Saturday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern. The living end of the Ravens Flock, a man with a million opinions and zero apologies. Give it up for Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, everyone. Thank you kindly for your patience and for your time with me on this matter. It is, as usual, a joy and a pleasure to show up in here, and I hope that you enjoy this show as much as we enjoy making it for you.
Appreciate it there. Thank you, Angel. And, of course, let's not forget the man himself, the founder of the Ravens Flock, the executive producer and content manager of our channel, and the host of our flagship show, The Ravens Flock, which is live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and Wrestle Rewind, live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Give it up for Mr. Jose Casa
Thank you very much, Juancho, for that wonderful introduction here. Happy to be here on Wednesday night, May 22nd. And I'm happy to be here with not just my friends, but with all our viewers and listeners who are tuning in right now.
All right, why don't you do us a favor, Jose, and go ahead and take care of our usual housekeeping gigs while I continue getting the rest of this stuff going on. If you'd be
that won't be a problem because much like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on both YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of the screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism and to defy the corpos that have ensnared us ever since adolescence in order to become our own masters now. By becoming full-time streamers here on YouTube and Kick. Because we at the Ravens Flock have been working since 2013 to make your voice our mission, and that work has been long and fruitful to a degree. But let's not lie around here. We live in a society. And that society demands... And yeah, exactly, that. And this society that we live in demands that everyone make money in order to live, because Lord knows we can't work on a resource-based economy. We can't have anything like the Venus Project, where we could actually live on a society that doesn't require capitalism in order to survive, and actually have a combination of cooperatives and nationally owned freaking and nationally owned resources and redistribution based on needs, which is governed by proper altruism instead of self-serving greedy heads. But so fuck it, we have to work for a living, and in order for us to work for a living, we have to work our regular ass full-time jobs that have been sucking away at our hearts and our souls for far too long. We cannot continue to let that happen because we want to do this full-time and let you guys suck away at our hearts and our souls. I've got a straw for each and every one of our subscribers. I have 1,541 straws, Jose.
You don't have to go that far.
Yes, I do! Because I want to share my love! And the only way for me to share is if everyone gets a straw! Okay?
Okay.
And that metaphor...
We'll move on then. We're moving on.
The straw demands that... Point is, you guys support us, we feed you, and you feed us, and you help us not be stuck in a shitty job that's destroying our lives. With your help and your support, we can and will succeed. Folks get access to members, also members, first members only content, a special discount to our merch store. Link in the description below, and you also get access to us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds here to make your voice our mission by providing us with your feedback and your ideas on how to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up here in the chat, we've got Nikki Bella, Wolves in the Mist, Lisa Boo, Struggler, Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, Matthew Coburn, Dusty Lane, all the way over in Hawaii, Kurisi Rando-sama, over here helping us out. Thank you so much. And let me take a look over here. Do we have anybody in the Kick chat? We have someone over here. Found Dead in Hollywood. Hi there, Found Dead in Hollywood. Welcome to the Black Files. They're saying I'm just sad that GPT removed the voice. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but there's a pretty damn good reason, and it's kind of a problem.
Kind of a fucked up reason, but it has to be discussed because we are here to talk about serious shit.
Indeed we are. We're here to talk about the madness of how the AI corpos are, how these psychotic AI corporations are developing in the dumbest ways possible. We don't have artificial intelligence that will actually help benefit humanity like we've always dreamed of, or a cooperative AI system where where they help us computate the more psychotic problems of our time in order for like resource management and like fucking being able to help us come up with the formulations in order to come up with better agricultural or metallurgical projects in order to enhance our ways of life. No, we've just got plagiarism.
Hey, but you know what? Those AI chuckle fucks, they could take our faces, they could take our art, they could take our identities. But the one thing they can't take away from us, Juancho, and it's very important. You know what they can't take away from us?
What is it? Tell me. Go ahead.
They can't take away our energy. And do you know why?
Is it because we at the Ravens Flock are partnered with Glitchenergy? Because
exactly, they can stick it.
Yeah. They can take everything, but they can never take our juice. God, I swear, This is slowly turning into Mad Max, but instead of bullets, is juice.
That was brilliant. Thank you for that. Because we here at the Ravens Flock are proud to be partnered with Glitchenergy, who, through the marvel of their smart energy blend, are able to power people through their lives and through your days, whether you're working hard at the office, working hard at school, if you're going nuts at in class, in office, in manual labor, if you're gaming, if you're teaching, it doesn't matter, because their gaming smart energy blend keeps you alert and focused with 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, and 0 crash. These guys have been cranking out new flavors in this past month like nobody's business. Like just to point out over here, they got Strawberry Rageade. They have Berry Cherry, the Skill Issue from Ghost of Tabor over here, M&K Mango, Kindred Kiwi, Z-Toxin, and Berry Plume, and Guava Warfare. All those came out within this year. And, like, the last 3 only came out within the last month or so. It's been bananas. Right. You know what? Maybe they should have a banana flavor. Hey, Glitch Energy, by the way, if you guys hear this, if you guys see this, we at the Ravens Flock, if you guys say you want banana flavored, you send it our way, okay, buddies? Damn. Isn't that right, Joe?
Wait.
You guys can enjoy the bananas.
Follow the trend and just call it Manana, like the thirst mutilator.
The Manana?
Yeah. Brando the Thirst Mutilator. Now in new flavors like Manana, Fifth Bitch, and Gun.
Oh my God.
Oh
my Lord.
Come on, it was good then.
Now, Angel, I'm pretty sure they're thinking of wild ideas, but one thing we can all agree on, while hearing about all the nutritional facts is important, what's equally important to us is the taste. It has to taste great, and Glitch Energy tastes so damn great that we have lots of different flavors on in our inventory, and we have tried all of them, and it's absolutely delicious so far. Yeah, no, we've said this Angel has said this many times. If we don't like it, we don't buy it. Simple.
That's right. We will never put the juice in our mouth unless it is good for you. Because we yap on and about the importance, the nutrition, the hydration, the supplement. Yeah, those are all important things, but no one gives a shit. Because when you go see the doctor, you don't give a shit about what the doctor is telling you. You just want the drugs. And you're busy looking out the window and wondering, when do I get out of this stuffy-ass office? Everything smells like disinfectant. Get me the fuck out of here. The point is, it tastes good. No, it tastes great. And we give it to you because we like the taste. And when Glitch Energy inevitably unleashes a new, even more delicious flavor, we'll be there to sell it to you. Because we get paid when you get paid. Because you pay them, so they pay us. Take that juice into your mouth and give me your money.
And it's not like we're ripping you off or anything, folks, because if you go to glytchenergy.com and use our promo code FLOCKFUEL, you'll get 20% off of your order. We're here to help you guys get the best deal we can. Even when there's other promotions that Glitch Energy has got, if it means that we get a little bit slighted on it and we're not using our code, but folks are using a better code, we want you to be able to get a better deal. Everybody wins. So again, head to glytchenergy.com, use our promo code FLOCKFUEL, get 20% off your order. And right, Jose, isn't that? Yeah, right.
Yep, that's right. And we'd like to thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock. You may have made a serious mistake.
I mean, listen to the psychotic analogies we come up with over here, like with a doctor's office and talking about how we got banana flavors and all that other jazz. Freaking whatever.
I know, seriously, we got to put a pin on that.
Analogies?
No, actually, I am putting a pin on that over here, by the way. Also, Ben Cruz is in the chat. Hey up, Ben Cruz. And so is Physeter macrocephalus, the sperm whale. How's it going, guys? Let's see here. Welcome. What was that, ladies?
They said hello, I think.
They said hello.
Yeah, they said hello. They're good. They're good.
There we go. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah, and I'm just making sure. Let me take a look at what Wolves in the Mist was saying over here. Hey, my loves, I have missed you so you all have a surprise. You all have a guest tonight. My daughter is on my lap. She wanted to say hi before she goes to bed. I have my daughter Rose on my lap.
Thank you.
We've been swearing at a 3-year-old. Hi, Rose. Don't listen to the bad words we say. We use a lot of bad words.
She needs to learn We are educating this child on the harsh ways of the world. Bring her over next time, and I'll teach her the really special swears.
Oh my goodness!
Oh
All
my
right.
goodness.
Only as long as you swear in binary over here. She's waving at my
Sure.
laptop screen. Jeez.
I mean, it's not that difficult. Listen, when you are skilled enough, you can swear. Check this out.
Oh my God! Let's go ahead and move on. We appreciate everyone tuning in tonight, but
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
yeah, I heard, yeah. We
That was
didn't
enough
because
to
it's
get
censored.
this stream demonetized in 7 countries.
It's okay. We were banned in Germany when we started the Ravens flock. I think we can. We'll survive over here. And yeah. And of course we don't mind saying hi to little Rose over
Keep
here.
going. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Wolves, I do believe the same thing with my daughter, Stabby McStabby. Thank God.
Yep.
And
we appreciate you bringing the little one on. Well, this is, we do need to bring this out as a casual reminder. This is an 18+ channel, so we can't have anyone underage tuning in.
yeah, like we appreciate you wanting to have your little girl exposed to us, but let's not lie, we are not nice people. We say very not nice things. We use very not nice words. This is very much 18+, for the love of God. Don't ask why we have to put that disclaimer. I only wanted to use it one time after that. But let me see. Bed Cruz is saying he's going to be at MomoCon. That's awesome. Yeah, I wish I could.
Apologies for the delay. Small issue I had to take care of.
No, you're fine. Don't worry, buddy.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, no, we're good. We're talking about how the technology's gotten stupid. And let's
Technology has gotten very, very stupid. Like the whole advent of AI generated crap didn't start until like what, mid to late 2022.
Give or take mid to late 2022.
It's been
was it
younger than that?
sure?
No. It started in like rather not younger, older than that. I mean like 2020 and shit like that. That's when we started seeing like, oh hey, we're using procedurally generated stuff and all this stuff. Like, okay,
no, Joe was right. It was 2022. That's when the first program known as DALL-E 2 became popular and well spread.
That's right. Oh shit. Okay, well I stand corrected. Hey, isn't your profile picture AI generated?
Listen, I'm still trying to find a suitable replacement. All right, I gave it to the hype.
I mean, to be fair, Joe, I can't really say that your picture is a bad one. You're not using it to make money per se, and you're not passing it off as your own. I dare say, as far as AI uses, yours is relatively ethical, as it is basically a very fancy way of shitposting.
Precisely.
I wish I could say every other usage of it is like that.
Yeah, no. Since its inception, it's been popularized for better or worse, but mostly worse because, nobody wants AI to nobody wants AI to take over the art or take over a person's job. There's a whole germs. Yeah, no, there's a giant can of worms to unravel here with this shit.
Yeah, as you can remember, the first start began when the usual throng of pretentious internet-using dipshits decided that AI art would one day be able to replicate the soul of a real artist. This has proven to be 100% incorrect, mainly on the grounds that AI art is 99% the worst shit you ever seen and 1% the funniest shit you ever seen, but it still doesn't compare to just... Bro, pick up a pen and draw something, please.
Exactly, and the whole situation with AI generated art has escalated to the point where entertainment companies have been utilizing it, and this has caused a lot of problems in the entertainment industry.
Don't believe us? Go ahead and ask whoever cooked up the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory experience in Glasgow, and now someone's trying to do it unironically in Los Angeles as a way to freaking capitalize on the stupidity and the memery, even though it was a disaster.
Well, they succeeded in capitalizing because it created a lot more memery and stupidity, just not exactly the one that they expected.
Why is this a good thing? Or rather, how is this a good thing?
It is because the owner of that business was rightfully fucking ridiculed, and the employees that went through that fucking torture got a lot of love online instead. Because nobody blamed the poor lady dressed like an Oompa Loompa or the other woman that was, what the fuck was that called? The Nemesis?
No, the unknown. It was a dude in a long black wig and a metallic blank face mask and a freaking Party City discount Spirit Halloween freaking goofy cloak costume.
That wasn't a dude.
What?
Then what was it?
There was a woman behind that mask.
It was a lady who was the unknown?
Yeah, but there was a lady. I mean, hey, that means the disguise worked. Nobody knew what she was, but yeah, no. That was a woman behind the mask.
You know, there's one woman, however, who very much you could tell who she is, where she is, when she is, whether you see her or you hear her or, heaven willing, smell her. All right? And that woman is Miss Motherfucking Scarlett Johansson. She is working.
You may remember her as the Black Widow.
You may also remember her as her. You may also remember her as being Chris Evans' longest time BFF forever, so that go back so long that they still play old school Game Boys with the link cables plugged together.
That's pretty cool. That is
to this day
right there.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson is one of the greatest female actresses in Hollywood in all of entertainment. Like she, as Angel mentioned earlier. As Angel mentioned earlier, she's played the Black Widow in several, and I mean several, Marvel movies produced by Marvel Studios.
She's not just a Marvel superhero, though. She got her licks into Hollywood with like anyone else did. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go on. I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine.
Not you. I meant Angel and Zayana. You talk plenty. They're the ones getting cut off. My apologies.
I just wanted to throw a little bit of trivia there.
Okay.
Never forget, there was a man in the Marvel Studios whose job is literally, yo, dog, it's time for the next shot. Bring in the ass buffer. We gotta make those cheeks perfectly round and shiny.
Oh my God.
There was a dude literally going, hang on, that ass is not quite perfect yet. I need to sculpt it with this machine. The ass sculptor.
Okay.
It was a buff.
Angel.
No, it was you know, you have the thing. No, with Scarlett Johansson's booty. Okay, what you do is you come up to it with a microfiber freaking hand towel. Okay, and you make sure that you microfiber off any imperfections and make sure, okay, is this tight over here in this corner? Is everything sculpted the right way? Yes, okay, good. All right, we good, Miss Johansson? All right, cool. I think we're ready for the next shot.
That ass has to get buffed, all right? We have to literally buff that ass.
I mean, you have to have a buff ass.
ass.
You have to have a buff ass to be a Marvel superhero, to also be a babysitter to a disappointing sequel in the Home Alone movies, and also to be in a freaking weird ass Taika Waititi film about a child's imaginary friend during World War II, and being
she was there too.
Yeah, she was in Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, and also playing the main character in a risky live action adaptation of Ghost in the Shell.
I'm still surprised that wasn't complete garbage.
Exactly.
I was not expecting anything out of this, but it was fun. You guys remember fun?
I remember fun. Fun is allowed, and we're allowed to have fun. You guys are allowed to have fun. You know, like legitimately, if you haven't seen the live action Ghost in the Shell, just watch it and enjoy, and remember every single one of the adaptations, even all the anime adaptations of Ghost in the Shell are not 100% to the original manga, because Shiro Masamune came up in the mid-'80s with this, and he was a fucking hornball, and this was really horny. There was a lot of horniness in the Ghost of the Shell manga.
It was more of a dark comedy. It was only when the animated movie came in and the director, who has a very distinct style, Mamoru Oshii is like, hold up, we can do something else with this. I'm about to see. Listen, bro, we gotta lock the fuck in.
It was wonderful. It was so
and then he put a song about marriage in there. It was great.
So in summary, Scarlett Johansson, an incredible actress. Her future is pretty much set.
Like she's
a known. She's a name. She has power.
Exactly. Like she's got what it takes in order to do this stuff, and suffice to say, she's earned her creds. She's earned her bona fides in the world of Hollywood and in the world of movies and television shows and stuff. Not to say that she'll show up on a television show on television scale. You got to throw out the big bucks if you want her around. So suffice it to say, I mean. No, oh Jesus, thank you, Lorraine Lamour. I don't believe you? What do you mean? Oh, you'll believe it. And the Joseph Santos, the ass sculptor. Yeah.
Ass sculpture.
Oh my God. Dusty, yeah, and yeah, Dusty
oh
Lane
shit, I forgot. She's gonna play Elita 1 in Transformers 1.
Yep.
That's right.
No.
Oh yeah.
I am sure about that.
Oh yeah, she was also Princess Mindy in the SpongeBob movie.
Oh, that's right.
Dear God. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, no, she's got voice acting chops. When she puts in the effort, she can do it. Like, nobody's denying her talent and her skill here. But we're not here to talk about the talent of Scarlett Johansson. We're talking here about the exploitation of the talents of Scarlett Johansson.
Now, get a load of this, guys. Of course, if we're dancing around like, well, okay, what the hell are we talking about AI and generated programming and stuff and bringing up Scarlett Johansson? Why are we bringing these two? What do they have in common? Well, we've got you right here. And I think the best article to help us navigate this is this one from NPR, which you're gonna fucking... Okay, folks, buckle up, brace for impact. It's so ridiculous. Headline reads... Scarlett Johansson says she is, quote, shocked and angered over new ChatGPT voice. This is updated 2 days ago on Monday, the 20th of May. This article came to us by way of Bobby Allen. So, let's fucking get into it. And yes, here's Miss Scarlett Johansson in all her glory. Okay.
Scarlett glory.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. Adulation, moving on. All right. Lawyers for Scarlett Johansson are demanding that openAI disclosed how it developed an AI personal assistant voice that the actress says sounds uncannily similar to her own. Johansson's legal team has sent OpenAI 2 letters asking the company to detail the process by which it developed a voice the tech company dubbed Sky. Johansson's publicist told NPR in a revelation that has not been previously reported. After OpenAI held a live demonstration of the voice last week, many observers compared it to Johansson's voice in the 2013 Spike Jonze romantic sci-fi film, Her, which centers on a man who falls in love with the female voice of his computer's operating system. By the way, the man that's in this, Joaquin Phoenix, of all people. And yeah, no motherfucking way. This movie was such a weird and obtuse fucking like romance and heart-aching story and everything that it's so bizarre that only Joaquin Phoenix could pull this shit off.
Yeah, it's the kind of Joaquin Phoenix that Phoenix Joaquin's real good.
Yeah, and like, and folks, the thing that really gets me, thing that really gets everyone about this film, Spike Jonze, I believe Jose recognizes who Spike Jonze is. Do you not, brother?
Spike Jonze was involved. Was part of the Jackass movies.
Not part of. He directed those shits.
That's what I was going to say. Well, yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. Well, I thought he was executive producer.
Oh, even worse.
Directed it.
Even worse.
Tremaine is the director.
And co-creator of the Jackass movies and the reality franchise, the whole show, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
So yeah, this fucking dude who spent his time with Johnny Knoxville and Bam Margera and rest in peace Ryan Dunn.
And Steve-O.
Yeah, and Steve-O and Chris Pontius and the fucking Wee Man and fucking Preston and what's their face? Danger Aaron and who's the fucking other guy?
Don't worry about it. Nobody cares. Move on.
Point is,
these
guys who nutchucked themselves and gave themselves and each other syphilis and diseases and covered themselves in excreta of the highest order, and this guy legitimately wrote a heart-wrenching and prescient fucking sci-fi film about having connections and being and having like a parasocial relationship with an artificial being, with something that's not real. You know?
Damn.
That's like shit that's happening in Japan right now, where you have like, oh, you can get an AI companion, or, oh, hey, here's swimsuit succubus, Susu. She has a voice AI version of herself that you can buy and have a monthly subscription to, and she could be your companion on your phone. Like, that was shit that came out in 2013 was this movie. It was over 10 years ago. And now people
Hello, my name is Apollo. Here's the gift of prophecy. Bam!
Damn!
Like, Apollo? Oh yes, Zeus, father, high upon Olympus. What is it? You realize that's the guy who made Jackass, right?
Yes.
Really?
That's why it's going to be really funny. My name is Apollo, and welcome to Jackass. I tie my balls to the sun chariot.
Dear God, right? Like, it's so bizarre. It is so odd. Like, okay, I'm not gonna fucking hype about the movie too much further, but if you like these kind of out of the way, a little bit more avant-garde, but still like heartfelt romance and slightly comedic fucking movie, look it up on your time. Watch it on your dime. I've seen parts of it. It's really sweet and it's really heartbreaking too at the same time. So, give it a shot. There. I'm not whoring for these guys because I'm not being paid. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to continue on the fucking NPR article. So, okay, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, who has said the 2013 Spike Jonze film is his favorite movie, oh my God, invited comparisons by posting the word her on X after the company announced the new ChatGPT version. But later, OpenAI executives denied having any connection between Johansson and the new voice assistant. Then the company summoned...
Yeah, listen, her was supposed to be a cautionary tale. You know that, right?
Not an instruction manual!
Finally, I have finished my masterpiece. Please don't invent the Torment Nexus. 5 seconds later. Finally, we can construct the Torment Nexus from the award-winning novel. Please don't invent the Torment Nexus.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Are you sure we're not really in a Matrix? Because this is some bullshit. This is
the
legitimate.
Matrix could not imagine something this funny.
Oh my God!
I don't know, man. There's been a lot of glitches lately, so
right?
Sure we're not in the simulation.
Right, we've got the Jewish ethno-snake committing war crimes. What the fuck is that about?
Listen, I'll believe it when I see a I'll believe it when I see a deja vu of the same black cat, okay?
You're not supposed to see it. Listen, we dropped all those patches specifically so you wouldn't have to see those visual glitches anymore. We are trying to give you the... You know what? Forget I said anything. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Wait a minute.
Don't worry about it.
I just realized something.
You trying to cover your tracks?
No. Did you know that Agent Smith is going to be in that Brawler versus video game?
I did not know this.
That just means he's in a Matrix, and he's a Matrix character in another Matrix.
Yeah, they just dropped it all of a sudden when they did the Joker announcement, voiced by Mark Hamill. Agent Smith is just there. He just shows up,
guys, neck and looks I'm not ready for this Matrixception shit.
Guys, I just realized something. You know Matrix Resurrections, right? The new one that came out? You know Neil Patrick Harris? He's the analyst?
Yes.
You know how he's got blue rimmed glasses to denote... Guys, am I the analyst?
The glasses are meant to show you something worse.
Well, Wancho, if the shoe fits, or should I say, if the glasses fit...
Shit! No, Marlon Brando! Fuck! Oh my god! No, okay. No, LOL, no. Okay. Fuck! Okay.
Local man in terrible danger of seeing too much of the world. Too much insight. Take off the eyeballs.
No! I'm not taking off my eyeballs. Take off yours. You're the one over here being all carnal and sinful and shit with your love of this madness. Why don't you pluck out your eyeballs, you jerk? Anyway, back to...
Y'all are ridiculous. Go on.
Back to the NPR article. In a post on Twitter, not X, you fucking posers, just before midnight Pacific time Sunday, OpenAI said the voice would be halted as it addresses, quote, questions about how we chose the voices in ChatGPT. A company spokeswoman would not provide further detail. Like, I will not elaborate further. No. Fuck. Turns out Altman had been courting the Hollywood star for months, and she now feels betrayed. Damn. Oh, so he's been trying to get this shit on her. Johansson said that 9 months ago, Altman approached her, proposing that she allow her voice to be licensed for the new ChatGPT voice assistant. He thought it would be, quote, comforting to people who are uneasy with AI technology. After much consideration and for personal reasons, I declined the offer, Johansson wrote. Yeah, I mean, like, what if whoever fucking decides to use the ChatGPT voice system decides to write some really psychotic and evil, like, racist, psychotic shit, and it's Scarlett Johansson's voice? Yeah, because if Scarlett Johansson declined it, then that's it. That should have been the end of it.
That should be the end of it. For the record, there have been several cases of these cases in social media. Famous Japanese voice actress for video games, Erika Lindbeck, you may know her as the voice of Futaba for Persona 5, specifically asked the fans to not use her.
From Hell of a Boss.
Thank you. She specifically requested that the fans do not use her voice for any free material. Famous and well-known voice actor Mike Pollock, who you might know as Dr. Eggman from the Sonic franchise, specifically said on no certain words that he would not authorize his voice to be used for anything without his permission. He personally doesn't have beef with AI, but that's his bread and butter they're messing with. Like, when it comes to voice actors, what they got in their throats, that's what they use to make money. You can't have somebody just start using their voices without permission. That is, technically speaking, their intellectual property. And unless they give you permission, either get an imitator or do something else. And the majority of them were surprisingly cordial about it. There were a bunch of dipshits out there that basically decided to be entitled about it and claimed they could do it because it was for the lulz. But no. If the owner of the voice says no, the answer is no. I thought that we understood that no means no in pretty much almost every context, unless the weird time when she's playing mind games with you, and then you'll be like, I'm not going to be there. That sounds like a very toxic relationship. I'm going to leave. Point is, the moment Scarlett said, hey man, I thought about it. I'm not comfortable with this. You know what you do? You go find another voice actress.
Exactly. You just say, I appreciate it. Thank you for giving it the time and consideration. Thank you very much. I'll see you down the road. Thank you. Bye-bye. Simple.
I'm pretty sure that the voice actress of Alexa was pretty clear on that shit. In fact, let me check something real quick. Hey, Alexa,
go right ahead.
Who is the voice actress?
Yeah, you go right ahead, Angel. Juancho, go ahead and continue while he's looking up.
All right, so yeah, I'll continue over here. Let's see. So, all right, so yeah, just 2 days, just 2 days after before the new ChatGPT was unveiled, Altman again reached out to Johansson's team, urging the actress to reconsider, she said. But before she and Altman could connect, the company publicly announced its new splashy product, complete with a voice that says, she says appears to have copied her likeness. To Johansson, it was a personal affront. I was shocked, angered, and in disbelief that Mr. Altman would pursue a voice that sounded so eerily similar to mine that my closest friends and news outlets could not tell the difference, she said.
Jesus Christ.
She also found it alarming, she said, at the moment when the internet is awash in disinformation. In a time when we are all grappling with deepfakes and the protection of our own likeness, our own work, our own identities, I believe these are questions that deserve absolute clarity, Johansson said. OpenAI's Altman denied there is any connection between Johansson and its Sky voice. Quote,
oh my God.
We cast the voice actor behind Sky's voice before any outreach to Ms. Johansson. Out of respect for Ms. Johansson, we paused using Sky's voice in our products. We are sorry to Ms. Johansson that we didn't communicate better, Altman wrote in a statement to NPR. Johansson used the incident to draw attention to the lack of legal safeguards around the use of creative work to power leading AI tools. Quote, I look forward to resolution in the form of transparency and the passage of appropriate legislation to help ensure that individual rights are protected, she says. Jesus, okay. All right, so...
Wow.
What the... Sorry, go ahead, Angel.
So you're telling me that the horrible thing that we all predicted was going to happen has in fact happened. Color me shocked, surprised, amazed.
It's been happening for a while, hasn't
it?
I think it has.
Well, yeah, but the point case is that now they're basically doing this, and this is just further proof, because it's not just random nobodies or minor celebrities. This is an actual company using the voice of a well-known person and celebrity without her knowledge and consent. And it's a program that is so faithful that people had trouble believing that it wasn't the real thing. The potential for this to be abused is nearly endless. You can never trust a voice recording anymore now.
Yeah, also...
Yeah, and that's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, also, how freaking disrespectful is it, man? Like, imagine, like, having your own likeness, taken from you without your knowledge, and then you didn't know anything about it until you read about it, like, on the news or whatever. And it's just like, man, that's a big slap to the face.
Also, that's her bread and butter they're fucking with. That's her money they're taking.
Yeah, and the fact that they reached out to beg them to reconsider and then immediately, boom, released it, that's very suspicious. I also don't think that they actually had someone else as the actress for Sky. That's too convenient. Then why were you begging her so hard to voice it? Right?
There is a million voice actresses out there with nice and soothing voices that will happily oh wait, no, I get it now.
And the fact that even her family and closest friends couldn't even tell it wasn't her. They thought it was.
Yeah.
And you know what the best part
that's
is?
a little scary.
Hold on. What was the best part, Angel?
The best part is that when you get down to it, this boils down to, once again, reckless greed. Draw 2 cards, draw nothing else for the next 2 turns. They did this without her knowledge and consent because they believed that she would not know about this. And more importantly, that they could get away without paying her. She's a very, very high-class actress, which means that if you hire her for something, you're going to be forking over some serious cash. If you're giving away her voice, if she gives away her voice rights, she will charge accordingly. And Hollywood actresses are not fucking cheap. So most likely they went, fuck it, let's just alter it just a little bit and nobody will notice. Except that everybody noticed. And they really thought they could get away with it.
No, it's funny how they thought that.
Like, let me put it this way. Back in 2019, Forbes actually put her earnings down as, like, legitimately saying here, Johansson is the highest paid woman in the Marvel Universe. As Black Widow, she commands a salary of about $15 million per film. Plus back-end points of the highly profitable Avengers series. When she's not wearing her cape, she's starring in smaller films like the World War II comedy / oddity film Jojo Rabbit, like we fucking mentioned there. She could legitimately fucking, like, if you want her for this kind of project, where you're going to basically use her voice nearly in perpetuity, you better be willing to shell out the shekels. I mean, the shekels, the money thing. I don't fucking remember the word. Shillelagh.
The rupees, the gil.
The gil, there you go.
The schmosh, la pasta, like the Spanish people say.
The mule bra.
Exactly. Point in case is, she's an expensive lady with expensive tastes and increasingly expensive contracts. If you put Scarlett Johansson on something, I mean, I like to think that if the program was popular enough, it would make money. But you know what? I get the feeling that Scarlett took a while at her advising team and saw the kind of reception AI products are getting online that are not called Alexa and went, yeah, let me step away from this project. This is like it's going to have bad reputation on it. And ironically, it became a self-fulfilling prophecy because there was once again, we are in another occasion of you could have avoided all of this. None of this had to happen.
Like, I actually want to take a look at the chat over here, just to see everyone's points of view over here. Let me see. For instance, we got Matthew Coburn. I really like Ghost in the Shell. I never watched the original movie until after her film. Let's see. Dusty Lane. Scarlett was so good as a young actress in The Horse Whisperer. Matthew Coburn.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yeah, I know. So weird, right? Matthew Coburn continued, Japan was completely okay with her in it. People in the U.S., on the other hand, like Constance Wu, complaining about it constantly. Yeah, Constance, because she was fucking nut. Wait. Panda Bear, hi there. Welcome to the Black Files. You never heard of Scarlett Johansson? Really, Panda Bear?
Wow.
Oh,
Really?
Damn.
We
No
found
way.
the one person that hasn't seen a Marvel movie in 20 years. Congratulations.
Right?
You have somehow managed to escape the virulent, toxic culture of the world. How does it feel like to be in the woods and in contact with nature like the rest of us?
Is it true that touching grass is a real thing? I dare to
Is
dream
grass
one
real?
day, but I
Is
cannot.
grass truly real?
But I cannot, for I am glued to the screen. All hail the screen.
All hail the screen. The line may abandon us, but the screen never
will be there
will.
for us forever.
oh my lord.
Forever.
I'm fucking kidding. Let me see here. Dusty Lane, I love Scarlett and Lost in Translation also. Physetter Macrocephalus. Oh, he called you out, Angel. It's like, LOL, he's asking Alexa.
I needed to know. By the way, apparently Alexa's voice is a combination of different AI programs to just create that voice, but her actual tone and inflection was from the voice of... Hang on a second. Give me a second. Give me 1 second here. I had the article. It's Nina Roll.
Yep.
She created the vocal style, and the actual tone of voice was created with AI. But I'm pretty sure that she agreed to it, you know?
Yeah. She was paid for her work at the very least. God damn.
I hope that she's still getting paid for her work, because Alexa's still being paid.
Right? So let me see. Also, the Joseph Santos has a very interesting opinion on this. He said, by the way, welcome to the Black Files, the Joseph Santos.
Hello.
Saying, I say whoopty shit to Johansson here. Some voices sound almost identical to others by nature. Bet she'd be pissed at that too. Kick rocks, lady. Give it time and you can meet anyone who sounds like any given celebrity. Imagine a trans woman on the street who sounds just like Scarlett. She's got to deal with it. Okay.
Okay, I think I get his point. Like, I get what he's
I'm going to have
from.
to disagree with you on that one, my man. While I get where you are coming from, the circumstances here are just lining up a little too perfectly to not be this kind of bullshit.
Like, I also understand, and the trouble is that with the way that this article is painting the picture for us, like the dude from OpenAI, it sounds like he'd been going out of his way to, what's his name, Altman, that he's been going out of his way to invoke Scarlett Johansson's voice, Sam Altman, to the nth degree in order to get people to get behind this. Because, hey, isn't it cool if you have a celebrity endorsement to your product? Hey, why don't I actually have the celebrity part of the product? Speaking of which, here's the fucking thing that OpenAI and ChatGPT are saying about this. It's continuing in the article. You're gonna love this shit. In a blog post late Sunday, OpenAI said that the AI voice in question, known as Sky, was developed from the voice of another actress whose identity the company said it is not revealing to protect her privacy. That's convenient. Let's see here. We believe that AI voices should not deliberately mimic a celebrity's distinctive voice. Sky's voice is not an imitation of Scarlett Johansson, but belongs to a different professional actress using her own natural speaking voice, the company wrote. The new model, known as GPT-40, transforms the chatbot into a voice assistant that can interpret facial expressions, detect emotions, and even sing on command. The new voice assistant will be publicly available in the coming weeks. During a live demo last week, it struck a knowing, flirtatious tone with some of OpenAI's employees, leading some to wonder whether the coquettish demeanor was an intentional ploy to keep people engaged with the AI system. In an interview with NPR last week, OpenAI Chief Technology Officer Mira Murati said the company did not pattern any ChatGPT voices to Johansson's sultry computer voice in the movie. Quote, it says more about our imagination or storytelling as a society than about the technology itself, Murati said. The way we develop this technology is not based on the movie or a sci-fi story. We're trying to build these machines that can think and have robust understandings of the world. This is a lot of fucking ass covering.
That's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah. Normally, I'd be willing to believe it if it wasn't for the months and months and months of them going, hey, Scarlett, you might want to join this shit.
Yeah, the fact that they kept hounding her.
It's too convenient. That's the problem.
It's way too much of a coincidence. I'm sorry. I still understand where Santos it's getting at, but yes, there's a lot of people who sound like celebrities and everything. But again, it's too much of a coincidence that they sound alike. They've been hounding her for how long now?
Apparently
few
like
months.
8 months beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
no.
And see, if it wasn't for that, if they didn't make that much smoke, I wouldn't question where this fire came from. But now everything is burning.
Agreed.
Shit's on fire, yo. Help.
Like, let me put it this way. Apparently, Lake Bell voices Black Widow in the Marvel's What If animated series, right? Okay.
Right.
Now, Lake Bell, she's a voice actress. She sounds similar to Natasha Romanoff. Does she sound 100% like Scarlett Johansson? No. That's just going to be a plain ass no. Does she sound like Scarlett Johansson's portrayal of Black Widow? Close enough to pass, but I highly doubt that this actress, Lake Bell, would have gone in out of her way to go into this madness herself. Just to give you an idea who else and what else she's done voice-wise, or what else she's done acting-wise. She's been on Boston Legal, How to Make It in America, let's see, $1 Million Arm, No Escape. Apparently, she had a role in, she was a voice actor in The Secret Life of Pets movies. So she's been around the block here. But I doubt that, if you had gone up to Lake Bell, just to give the example, just to give this, the comparison here, I doubt that she would have been any more congenial or any more amenable to the idea of, oh hey, ChatGPT's using my exact fucking voice for their new program. I'm pretty sure if she had the same amount of stroke and if her voice was being used natively for this, then she'd be fucking up in arms just as well. So it's not really apples to oranges, and we're talking about someone who was cast specifically to emulate the voice and role of someone who's of interest here. That's why we're connecting this thread here. So
don't forget, this is also the logical endpoint of this. Eventually, the algorithm is going to get good enough that they won't have to ask anybody. They'll just get something that's close enough, and the machine will just be able to AI anything and everything. Like this is only the beginning of what we're seeing. Eventually, they won't ask you for permission because the algorithm will evolve enough that they won't need to ask for permission. They'll just make their own thing at that point.
Well, this also brings up legality and everything. Because if you can have AI sound exactly like someone, technically you can get other people into trouble because you say, oh yeah, see, they're threatening to shoot school and it's this person.
Exactly. It's sorry, go ahead. It's because how many fucking bad deep fakes have we been seeing? And just in the course of a year or two, we've seen deep fakes and and crazy fucking videos come out, and we think nothing of it because we could tell it's a deep fake, or oh hey, there's a note over here that we could say it's a deep fake. What happens when we don't disclose it's a fucking deep fake?
What happens when people don't find out?
Exactly. When the deep fakery gets so good that it gets indistinguishable from the real thing, and it's gonna be a fucking nightmare at that point. Then it's a matter of accountability. Did you really say, oh, I'm gonna bomb, I don't know, the Isle of Malta or whatever the fuck? I don't know. No, that wasn't me. That was an AI thing. I would never say that. Oh yeah? How can we tell for sure? Look, this is where I've been. Here is my records. Oh yeah? Well, it shows that you were here recording this. You couldn't have been both in a place at the same time. Exactly. I'm telling you the truth. Are you?
Yeah, no.
Go to jail. I'm sorry, sir, I can't trust you. For all I know, you hacked my eyeballs. Don't forget, eventually this is going to reach the point where you gotta talk to the people in Congress about it, because it always does. Which means we're going to get probably another event of some poor motherfucker trying to explain to a bunch of people on Alzheimer's medication how an AI works. This is a recipe for disaster. Like I'm telling you, it was fun to laugh when people were just using the AI to shit around people. But you know what? I went to Twitter while Juan was saying that, and I typed the words Scarlett Johansson and AI. It took me 2 posts to find the porn dick fakes.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, it didn't get any better from there. Like, dude, if you think people are going to screw with this, and the best part is not just a bunch of dumbasses on the internet do it. This is a corporation. This is a business. They can do it for money. They will do it for money. We already have received several cases of artists getting fired from animation studios because the studios figure if we can replace you with an AI, then we don't have to pay you a damn cent.
Exactly. And
it
because
looks like trash.
Yeah,
Of course it
exactly.
looks like
Because it's a
trash.
corporation, they can afford to get away with any legal entanglements.
You got to understand, from their point of view, an actor's looks and voice are basically what they offer as a manner of work and job in this world. If somebody can just replicate that and take it away from them, then they are screwed. So they are understandably very zealous of maintaining the image. But what happens when we live in a society that can just create the image? Because we stole a bunch of images and mashed them together until it made an image. And it looks like shit now, yeah, but the algorithm keeps getting better and better and better. And eventually it's going to look so good that people will not be able to tell the difference. Somebody already made one over here that it isn't porn, but it's already creepy enough. It's an entire poster made of the words, "Do you want me?" over and over again until they replicate Scarlett Johansson's face. It looks shockingly realistic.
You gotta be shitting.
God.
Also, for the record, Angel, I found the post you were talking about over here. That was actually a scene of from the movie that she was in, called Don John, co-starring with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that the good news, that wasn't an AI porn scene. That was an actual sex scene from an actual movie. Bad news. What the now I have to fucking explain it. Like, oh, by the way, what the hell is Juan doing trying to look up the porn? Like, no, I'm like, no, bullshit, no fucking way. Oh, okay, this would explain it. Yeah, no, and the person who fucking posted it, they're actually saying like that clip from the movie, which, by the way, only has them from the shoulders up anyway in the film. The person here saying Scarlett Johansson's voice is too damn hot to not use in AI.
Okay, but could you at least do it with her permission? If it isn't too much.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Thank you! Nail on the
Here,
head,
Juan.
Angel. Damn! I'd throw marshmallows at you as like a treat. Yeah, you got it right on the head. Thank you. Well done.
This is the
Exactly.
one I was talking about, by the way, Juan. Here, check it out.
Oh boy. Here we go.
What are you doing? Oh God.
Look at it.
Where?
Look, it looks like it looks like a poster from a movie, doesn't it?
Oh, this one. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me take a look at what your. Oh dear God.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
I'm gonna share that.
It doesn't have to look realistic. It just has to look terrifyingly close to the realistic thing, and the average person won't notice. The average person won't even care. It's more or less of the fact of this individual case, and more of the fact that if a company is willing to do this, and they hide under all the nonsense of their, hey, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Like, what's it
They
to
don't
you,
have
big
scruples.
whoop? Want to fight about it?
Exactly. They are not going to stop at that point. They only stop right now because they got caught. It's only going to get worse. It's always going to get worse.
God damn.
Tell me one time that this kind of thing... Okay, be honest with me. Can you see this not spiraling out of control?
No, it's only going to get worse before it gets better. I can see it already. No, yeah, this is what you were talking about. It's one of those neat little typography bits of art, but the crazy thing is that it was made to come off in the likeness of Scarlett Johansson. And it's literally like the words "Do you want me?" in all forms of different languages. This is what Angel was referring to here. Yeah, see, Scarlett, like from Best of Ideogram, Scarlett Johansson's body is made of millions of words, full body. Text says, "Do you want me?" No background, detailed concert poster. Black Widow typography, "Do you want me?" Poster typography made of thousands of words. In black and white. Yeah.
Now, this is clearly done for the fancy. I doubt that this user has any ill intention, but the point is that you can. And the algorithm is slowly but surely getting better. In due time, it's gonna get worse. There was one there that somebody says, yo, I put the AI to generate a bunch of like police arrests and this shit looks funny as fuck. There was one in the middle of all of them that looked disturbingly close to a real life poster and somebody goes, bro, how long before somebody does this to falsify crime events?
It'd be funny if the AIs were too stupid to actually realize what you meant in terms of the context, and it shows instead a bunch of police officers being arrested instead. So
exactly. Now, mind you, most of the time, as I said, AI looks like trash. And you can always tell the details, but eventually it gets good enough that you have to start looking for the details and you won't be able to tell the difference. And the better it gets, the worse it's going to be, because it's basically bringing down the work of artists everywhere by taking their work without their permission, mashing it into an algorithm, and shitting something out. Even if it looks pretty, it still will never be original, because every aspect of it came from something else. All I can think about is that clip from the Puss in Boots. You know, the one where the wolf is taunting Puss with the sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Somebody replaced it with a pencil. Pick it up. Come on. Pick it up.
Pick it up.
But yeah, like I said, in the unlikely case that they didn't use her voice without her permission, the point is that they badger her with this crap, and then they immediately try to use one that sounded exactly like her, which is a little insulting. But there is no proof that they didn't. There's no proof that they didn't use her voice and her mannerisms for this kind of thing. It's just too close to the best. It's too on the nose to not be something that they could do. And the sad thing is, if nobody had told her about this, they would have just kept on going with it.
And that's how you actually end up in a freaking disaster, because if no one had told her about it, odds are she would have found out eventually because of the gigantic freaking ad campaign that these guys put out, the big reveal, the big promotion. They even put up on Twitter using the voice and alluding to the movie Her and alluding to her character in it. So it's like, unless they were...
that is not helping at all. Jesus Christ, I forgot about that.
No, it's not, but they can't help them. Yeah, no, it's not, but they can't help themselves.
How can they not help themselves? If they were smart,
you could at least try to get away from that. You could at least try not to make like an allusion to her. Then they could have potentially ignored it with, yeah, this is just a Ponzi. But like putting that a blatant role to one of the most well-known roles of her movies, where she plays an AI specific, like fuck.
Seriously, like this is how bad it's going to get for her. I'm actually going to pull up the situation, but I want to check the rest of the chat and I want to see how folks are doing in here. Let's see. Kyle Canada is back in the chat. Hey up, Kyle Canada. Welcome to the Black Files.
Hello.
Let me take a look over here. One of the first times I saw her was in Eight-Legged Freaks, says Matthew Coburn.
Oh yeah,
that's not bad.
That's an oldie.
Yeah, Kathleen Turner from Romancing the Stone has a very unique voice, says Lisa Boo. Jewel of the Nile, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Yep, you're right, Matthew Coburn. Let's see here. Yes, she's doing voice of Black Widow, not Scarlett herself. Yeah, you're right. That's like we mentioned over here. When we were talking about the voice actress who
I missed the Black Widow from Avengers Assemble with a Russian accent. She was cool.
Yeah, and even then when she would like wiggle out her Russian accent in and out, which is fine. I guess you can deal with it for a while. The Joseph Santos, hypothetical. Disney sues people on YouTube for Donald Duck impressions and using AI claims the voice pattern is likely to confuse the source of the trademark. Your response? Okay. Are we saying that the people doing the voice acting, the voice impressions of Donald Duck is infringing on the trademark of Donald Duck, or are folks using AI to imitate Donald Duck? Like that's what I meant.
Are they making money of it?
That's a big one.
But it's also Disney's never liked anyone using anything, even if they weren't making money.
They are obsessed
that's
with
Disney.
protecting their property. It's Disney.
But
Disney's
impersonators, I mean, they're mostly just doing that for fun.
The real question is whether they are making money of it. If they are not,
if they're making money, that's not good.
Yeah.
If they are making money of it and they're basically straight up using the character of Donald Duck, that's gonna be a problem because Disney is merciless and cruel.
True. Then again, when it comes to a giant megacorpo like Disney, there's also a matter of, is it substantive amount of money that they're making? Like, is it enough for these guys for us to make it worth our while to go after them? Like, okay, if this guy's barely making it, like if it's a YouTuber and they're doing it and they're maybe getting by on their bills or whatever, and they're doing this alongside other voice imitations, or they're also doing this to promote themselves, or like, hey, if you want me for your voice acting,
yeah, it's like a voice sample.
That's like a voice reel, like a demo reel. Then that's one thing. You're like, okay, that's just this person showing their range and showing their abilities and advertising themselves as their talent. When does it become you're fucking with our money? When does it cross the line between you're fucking with our money and hey, we're fucking with this guy's money and it's not worth our time because it's barely a dent. It's not worth the super lawyers that we breed in the test tubes on the planet Camino, like in the Clone Wars, in order for us to have our super Disney lawyers, who, by the way, fucked up with Steamboat Willie, and I'm not gonna fucking let that guy.
Yeah,
okay.
it's like how Nintendo didn't take an issue with Pal World, despite the fact that they were, trying to do their formula, because while it was basically brand off Pokemon, they didn't copy any of the designs exactly, and the game was distinct enough that they're like, this is not worth the trouble. Let's just, whatever. They do their thing, we do our thing.
Until someone went ahead and started making mods
then they went, cut that shit out. And then they went, okay, cut that shit out. Like, as long as you play on your part of the playground, nobody's gonna complain. Exactly. But when you start stealing sand from my playground, we're going to have a fucking problem.
We're going to have a problem. Okay, the Joseph Santos is trying to elaborate here. They said, in the hypothetical, I mean the impersonator is using his own natural voice, and Disney using AI to match the voice pattern of the impersonating voice and Disney's voice actor. They wouldn't need to use AI in that instance, because if they've got their, official contracted Donald Duck voice actor, then they'll just say, like, okay, well, we've got our voice actor, they use this line, and here's this person over here, and, like, doing a similar line, you're fucking with our cash or whatever. Like, that's, like,
to be fair, though,
AI wouldn't even come into the equation.
Yeah, and I don't think we can really use Disney as a good example because they are extremely touchy with their brand, like, to a ridiculous, way more so extent than usual. Let's not forget, this is the same company that did not allow a grieving father to put a Spider-Man statue at his son's tombstone because his son loves Spider-Man.
Nice going, Disney. Goddamn.
Disney is like a special kind of anal retentive about that thing. I get where you're coming from with the point, but I guess the line boils down to, are you using the exact character and are you making money of it? And while there is some certain level of, what would you call, ambiguity with the AI program, the fact that they're specifically referencing one of her previous roles and the fact that they wanted her first for the job, that puts that shit in a sus light.
Yeah, there we go. Like, you hit it again. You get double marshmallow power now. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And also, Kyle Canada, comedians are often the go-to for impersonations. Yep, exactly. Matthew Coburn, there are a lot of people on YouTube with Disney stuff not getting in trouble with Disney. Disney supports a lot of people who go to Disney to make videos there, then post it on YouTube. Yeah, case in point.
Because it makes them money.
Yeah, and it promotes them, and it promotes Disney. Case in point, who's the one guy who's this awesome YouTuber and singer? He's usually at MetroCon. Shit.
Caleb Hiles.
Caleb Hiles. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. We interviewed him.
Yeah, we interviewed him.
Thank you. Like, I knew his name. We spoke to him. We know him. And there's another, Adam the Woo. Like, they're like, those guys are singers and they're also voice actors. And a lot of their reference stuff has been performances of Disney work. So it, like, you wouldn't be able to like AI wouldn't come into the equation for them at that point. It would just be like, okay, are you specifically doing, hey, we're doing specifically from this and I'm going to get the money off this and do an end run around Disney? Or is it, I'm doing this to promote myself and also to get work otherwise? And hey, since this is a popular song from this Disney franchise or this Disney movie, then that'll just get more eyes on it. That's where you get a lot of tangled pasta crossing in of itself. Why am I using a pasta reference? Whatever. Copy pasta, that's why.
Because food is delicious and you're hungry right now. But it boils down to Disney allowing this to happen. Because A, it's a free promotion. B, they're not making fun of Disney. You're not attacking the product. And C, you're using it technically to promote the product and promote yourself. So you are checking all the check boxes that makes the Disney lawyers back away and not find you dead in the morning with a keyblade going through your forehead. But If you try to do something like a Disney parody using actual Disney characters, that might be an issue because Disney is very fussy with parody laws, you know?
Don't
They're
believe
very
us?
touchy
Ask
on-
anyone on Newgrounds.
Exactly. They are extremely touchy with that stuff, and they are very indecisive. Sometimes they'll let some weird shit fly past the radar. Sometimes they'll shut you down the second you blink. I remember that time when Sora showed up for Smash. The 30 seconds that fucking Keyblade was on screen costed Nintendo millions of dollars.
It was a nightmare, but they went through it, and you know what? Sora deserves that last slot in Smash Brothers Ultimate. It's fine.
You're
Sora's a
supposed to be
good
a
boy.
lion.
He can go and join the brawl. It's okay. The only thing
Yeah.
that he's not allowed to do is have any reference to Donald, Goofy, or Mickey Mouse, the characters, in any of the work for him. You see Kairi, you see Riku, you see the Pabu Fruit, you see Disney Kingdom Hearts iconography all over, but you don't see any other Disney character. No.
Sora gets away with it because he's like half Square Enix.
Yeah.
So he's not like quite beholden to the brutalistic rules of Disney. But yeah, no, those 10 seconds that you see the Mickey Mouse head on the keychain, that shit was expensive, dude.
That was, unfortunately, those 3 fucking circles in that particular alignment, which is on the end of his Keyblade, fucking made Nintendo actually sweat. Like, okay, do we need? Okay, we have to. It's all right. We're doing it, and we've got
Sakurai retired after this because the stress nearly killed him.
No, he retired the moment he finished on the project, and he let the rest of the team handle it from there. Why do you think he left by saying, "Never ask me for anything ever again"?
Never ask me for shit. Just like the creator of Tekken, don't ask me for shit.
Right? Seriously.
That's how it works.
So, you have that murkiness when it comes to the giant company of Disney. Since we're bringing it, we're scaling it back to individual actors and individual people, individual talents, like what we got with Scarlett Johansson. All this shit comes back to what we were all arguing about and up in arms about last year. With the fucking, the freaking SAG-AFTRA strikes that were going on, along with the WGA strikes, with, the usage of AI, coverage or, digital,
Oh, you mean the same SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes that absolutely ended up going nowhere?
No, they went somewhere. They're like, okay, we won't do it the ham-fisted, bludgeon it over your head and you're just gonna take it way. We'll do it in the way of, okay, we've got a chisel, and we have a tiny little hammer, and we'll chisel right at the most egregious spot, one tap at a time.
Oh, look, the whole thing came apart.
Oh no, who could have possibly predicted this?
I still think it was so fucking ridiculous and a waste of time.
No, it wasn't a waste of time.
It wasn't a waste of time. It was proof that they are assholes and they hate you. And they will use even your protestations as a way to abuse you and exploit you. So basically, every single event of this boils down to don't trust the corpo. Even when they claim they're on your side, especially when they claim they're on your side. Ever.
God damn, seriously.
This is why I cannot believe that this was just a lookalike for the sake of it. Because we have seen so many examples of corpos fucking people over and trying to get away with fucking people over that I can only imagine the worst because they keep proving me right.
And at that point, it just becomes a matter of okay, are you just doing this to insult our intelligence now? Is it do you think that we're dumb? What the fuck is it? What, you shine enough flashy items in our way and we won't notice that you're trying to rob us blind? Bitch, please, we're not that stupid anymore.
Yeah, it's a little too on the nose, it's a little too close for comfort. Honestly, they have gotten a voice actress who made a completely different tone of voice that didn't resemble Scarlett Johansson. I'd be like, well, that's it. Lesson learned. Move on. But the fact that they picked a voice that sounded like hers, that they referred one of her movies, after a while, you gotta wonder how much else they took. It just feels weird.
And at that point, it becomes a matter, okay, was this shit done on purpose just to spite her? Was this done to fucking capitalize on her fame or trying to get as much wink, wink, nudge, nudge? Hey, you recognize this voice? It's kind of like what we have over here. So, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, that shit is way too sensitive when it comes to it. And because the event of the AI is still in development, and most likely will still be in development for several years, everybody, and I mean everybody, is jumping at the bit of going, hold up, what the are you doing? And just immediately imagining the worst, because the worst has been proven true time and time again. It's less of a matter of trust, it's more of a matter of, we saw this happen before. What is the guarantee that this will not happen again? Oh, look, it happened again.
Like, how can we trust you not to do this again? You can't.
You can't. There's no way. It's too easy to abuse. Once again, remember the issue with the NFTs and the cryptocurrency?
Oh, you mean
like,
the blockchain, bruh?
The blockchains, bro. It's like,
it's the future, bruh.
We're going to make a system with no rules. And then you went, but the rules are the reason why the system exists. And they went, nah, bruh, we don't need no rules in the system. And then they went, oh, no, somebody abused our system with no rules and fucked everybody over.
Who could have possibly predicted this? Fucking Sam Bankman Fried.
Okay, Juan, trust me on this. I have an idea.
What?
Okay, listen to me. I'm going to make a car, and I'm going to remove all the safety limiters on this car. Because right now, I figure if we go faster, we can get to work fast. Oh no, Juan, everybody's flying to the highway at 300 miles an hour and killing themselves. Who could have predicted this shit?
Yay! But dude, look at how fast we got.
I'm telling you, man, this is another case of we have a system and a machine with no restrictions. Oh shit, they started abusing the system that has no restrictions. Who turned on the Torment Nexus?
Who turned on the Twitch?
They turned on the fucking Torment Nexus. By the way,
yes.
Small deviation. I apologize if I'm jumping off. Joe, you know that event on July that you want me to attend with you guys, that I will be attending with you guys?
You mean MetroCon?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
You know that there's also Tampa Comic Con in August, right?
Tampa Bay Comic Con, yes.
So, I don't know if you guys plan to go there, but me and little bro have to go there because there's somebody there that we need to see.
And who's that?
He's a very special man. He never called himself a hero, but he knew a guy that only knew how to fight. But he taught him an important lesson about fighting what he believes for.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yeah,
You're kidding me! No, he's not! No, he's not!
What I'm seeing here in Tampa Bay Comic Con, I'm checking the website right now because I was very disappointed that I couldn't get my friend check out with Tom Kenny the last time we went to the other comic. But I'm on the many cool guests, including John Schneider, Billy D. Williams, Zachary Levi, Vincent D'Onofrio, Denise Crosby, and David Goddamn Hayter.
David Hayter! Snake! Oh no! Oh, dude, motherfucker! No, it doesn't end there. We have.
Oh yeah, we got more. We got Sander Mobius.
No, we've
Sean.
We have Robert Patrick, the T-1000. We have motherfucking Vincent D'Onofrio. There's fucking Kingpin. Charlie Cox, Daredevil, right there.
Yeah,
Catherine
my boy
Tate,
Zach Aguilar. You may know him as the main character from Cyberpunk Edge Runners, David
Martinez.
Yeah, David Martinez.
Dave Martinez.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Billy West.
Yeah, there is a lot of really good guests. Hell, even Catherine Tate is there.
Yeah, Catherine Tate, Donna Noble from Doctor Who. Hell yeah.
So yeah, we got lots of good names in there. And I wanted to bring some good news to add a bit of levity to this difficult time.
Yay, thank you.
But yeah, we are going to Tampa Bay Comic Con, guys. I need that autograph.
That's awesome.
All right, well, I guess Zay, you're the boss. Are we doing it? Yes? No?
Well, we'll talk about it behind the scenes.
Yes.
That's Zay saying yes. It's official. The Ravensflock are going to Tampa.
We're going to assault a few people and steal their money for tickets.
No, we're not!
Press badges.
We're not assaulting anyone there, jeez.
Angel.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. That would be impolite. Let me try this properly. We will politely and efficiently endow ourselves to your money.
You are giving it to us. Because you understand you have to give it to us. Because if you don't give it to us, we will take it from you somehow. I will live in your woods. And I will make you feel safe.
Okay. Pause. Big pause, Angel.
Okay. You've got, we've got Priscilla Presley.
Oh, Jesus. What was that? I blanked out there for a second.
Okay, Jesus, Angel, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do this to me?
What do you mean? Everything just went static for 10 seconds. Are you right?
Oh my god, that was AI Angel.
Right? What? Who?
Oh my god, that was
The
AI
people
Angel.
are weird. Anyways, we're looking some good things there. But to wrap things up, because to my side it's getting to 11:30 and I gotta turn in for work tomorrow.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
get
start
where
wrapping up
people
soon.
might consider this somewhat indecisive, but I can see also why she would jump to the idea of legal action because it's too close, it's too on the nose, and I don't trust the corpus. I can't. I've been given too much evidence that I should never, under any circumstances, trust any corporation for anything because they prove me right too many times.
It's no, it's too coincidental.
It's almost pattern recognition, you might say.
Dear Lord. No, you're right.
Holy shit, John Glover is there.
John Glover?
Yeah, John Glover. Holy shit, I know him.
Yeah, the original Riddler.
Yeah, and
Damn.
and you've got like I said, Michael Rosenbaum, who was Lex Luthor in Smallville. You got fucking let me see here. You've got what's his name? Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking out? There we go. Billy D. Williams, Lando fucking Calrissian, Tom Welling, go figure. Okay, Clark Kent in Smallville. Let me see. Yeah, Solid Snake, Xander Mobus, who was in Marvel's Future Avengers, Lucy Kristen, Todd Haberkorn, Erica Harlacher, let's see, Sunny Strait. Yeah, Sunny Strait, Mila Lee. Let's see, Chris Edgerly. Dear God, okay.
So yeah, lots of good names and lots of cool people to see on that one.
Seriously, guys, okay, we gotta go. And we're kidnapping you girls too. We're taking you. You don't have a choice. It's happening.
Oh my god. And when is Tampa Bay Comic Con?
August. Something.
In August.
August 23rd
Saturday,
through the
right?
25th.
Oh.
Yeah, so
We'll
end
see
of
about
August.
it, right?
Okay,
We'll see.
so it's in the last weekend of August.
Yes.
Yeah, we got time.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
official.
No, like
Dear Jesus.
no, Juan. I don't want to. Here's the thing. I don't want to make it official because then I don't want to. I don't want to end up making like empty promises. That's why I said we'll talk about it behind the scenes.
He doesn't want to say so. He's making it official.
Juancho, please stop it.
Sure thing, Jose. I'll stop.
I think he's glitching.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Wink, 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 wink.
Right.
Oh my
Boiling
God.
Elbowing
cases.
so hard.
Boiling cases. Going back to the actual main topic we're talking about. We simply cannot trust the AI. It's too easy to abuse. We have seen too many cases of it too easy to abuse and too many people far too eager to abuse it. You made a system with no rules. How can I trust somebody that has no restriction? I don't trust my politicians, and they're supposed to be restricted in their power. How am I going to trust random people or a corporation or the internet that have no restricted power? Wow. You know, all those years ago, when I said that I would never trust somebody with more power than me, I didn't realize I was going to get trusted, proven right this hard, this often, this quickly.
But lo and
It's fucking
befucking
scary,
hold,
dude.
here we are.
So we are. Unfortunately, what I am is exhausted, and I gotta turn into bed right now, gentlemen and ladies and dog.
Oh yeah, Shiva, yay.
The dog.
And I will be seeing all of you in the future, because while I may be gone for now, I am not gone forever. As I look forward to seeing all of you next Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another wonderful episode of Los Amigos Play. We're joined by Toy Slasher. We will continue the increasingly bizarre journey of Raiden, the man with the worst first day at work in history, in Metal Gear Solid 2, Twin
He needs to
Snaps
retire.
of the Patriots.
Yeah, I know, man. Like fucking Leon Kennedy. Yeah, Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 2 is feeling for this guy really hard. Like he's sympathizing.
Hey, fun little fact. Do you know why Leon S. Kennedy was late for work?
Why?
Resident Evil 2? He had a bad breakup and he got drunk. That's why he overslept.
Oh,
You gotta be shitting me. Seriously? That was the reason? Well,
His
Hey,
last relationship didn't work out pretty well, so he's like, fuck it, gonna have some drinks and slip it off. And then he goes, shit, today's my first day at work.
I'm gonna be late.
Why is
Oh
this
my
idiot-
god, what just happened?
What happened in this city? Yeah, Leon S. Kennedy, compared to what the bad characterization the internet gives him, he's not a submissive, bitch bottom boy. He's actually quite the womanizer. Even the most recent version of him seems to attract ladies like flies to honey. But I digress. Talking about video games, it's time to talk about yet another incredibly handsome man that finds himself in terrible trouble. And that is the history of writing, who clocked in 4 hours ago. It's not even lunchtime, and he just have to kill like one
He
guy
wants
who's
to
trying
retire
to bomb
already.
the whole office.
Out the door.
I've been at this job for less than 1 day. When do I quit?
Where's my paycheck? I quit.
Give me
Where's
my
my
paycheck.
401k?
I'm walking out.
Colonel,
Never talk to me again.
I don't
I
trust
was
him.
only supposed to rescue the president. Colonel,
No.
what is happening? Colonel, there's a vampire. Colonel, what the fuck?
Why is there a vampire?
Colonel, this lady can't get hit.
Bro, it's a dodge!
Can't kill her.
Yeah, no, like, Colonel, listen, I'm just gonna jump in the ocean and swim to New York. I don't care how far it is. I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna go. So, thank you all for having me here. As usual, it has been a pleasure discussing this matter with you. Joe, Juan, Seana, Dragon, Shiba, as usual, thank you kindly for your time and patience. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday.
Shiva loves you too.
No problem, dude.
All right,
No
much
problem,
love,
man.
Angel.
We'll see you
You go
Saturday.
get the hell out of here, man. Go
Love
get
you
back to sleep.
all. Sweet dreams. And
All right.
never stop fighting for what you believe.
And as far as that goes, like, you know what is it, like I could continue going on and on about how insane the situation is, but but I think there's only one other there's really only one other source that I would trust over here on this shit as far as the rest of the story and the news articles on this. There's one last article that I want to pull up. It's from The Verge. This one actually came out today, and this is a little bit more like pointed to what the fuck are they gonna do now that they've got this shit in here. Pfizer microcephalus, libertarians are silly. I know, seriously. And Ezra NFT crypto art. Ugh. Why'd you have to remind me of that, Matthew Coburn? Ezra Miller trying to do NFT crypto art of the Flash? That was so stupid.
No, let's not. Ugh.
Biggest red flag ever. Naked cartwheels. Thank you, Kyle
God.
Canada. What the hell? Dusty Lane comes down to people trying to make money off of other people's true talent. Yeah, that's really all it is. And I'm going to give you guys this article, and we'll start wrapping up after this over here. Like I said, this one's from The Verge. It came out today, like 7 hours ago, by Amelia David. The headline on it is, Lawyers Say OpenAI Could Be in Real Trouble with Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson could invoke right to publicity laws in California to protect her against further use of ChatGPT's Sky Voice. Let's see. OpenAI could face legal consequences for making a ChatGPT voice that sounds a lot like Scarlett Johansson, whether the company did so intentionally or not. And the fact that OpenAI's CEO references those similarities, that only makes matters worse, intellectual property lawyers tell The Verge. Let's see here. From a partner at the law firm Haynes Boone, which is focuses on trademarks and copyright. This lawyer says, quote, there are a few courses of action she can take, but case law supports her position. After demoing updates to ChatGPT last week, OpenAI spurred commentary and headlines, noting that the voice of its AI assistant sounded a lot like Johansson, especially her performance as an AI assistant in the movie Her. See, like if a fucking lawyer's even bringing this up, you know you're in fucking trouble. Albers says if you misappropriate someone's name, likeness, or voice, you could be violating their right to privacy. Celebrities have previously won cases over similar sounding voices in commercials. In 1988, Bette Midler sued Ford for hiring one of her backup singers for an ad, instructing the singer to, quote, sound as much as possible like the Bette Midler record. Midler had refused to be in the commercial that same year. Tom Waits sued Frito-Lay for voice misappropriation after the company's ad agency got someone to imitate Waits for a parody of his song in a Doritos commercial. So, like, there's precedent for this shit. And this was for, like, fucking commercials. Imagine this shit for a full-on product that's, like, ready to release. Yeah, no, these guys are fucked. I'm gonna leave the articles for everyone else to read and to get into on your own time, but I think we could start getting our thoughts in. What Zayana, Dragonfang, hit me up. What are y'all's take on all this?
Well, AI is always going to be a very slippery slope, as we saw with,
And very touchy as well.
yeah, with the artists and everything. And now that it's really starting to go big on the voice, that's going to be just a lot of legal trouble. I really do think that they need to start backing up and actually sitting down and realizing all of these issues and start planning contingencies and all of that stuff
Before they really get slapped.
Yeah, because knowing these corporations, they're just gonna keep going and going and going.
Walking into a minefield.
Yeah, they don't care. The minefield's gonna blow up,
setting off every single mine,
and then they'll do the shock Pikachu face after, like,
what could possibly go wrong? Yeah.
You did, but you did so many ways because you're getting greedy. But that's all they care about: money, 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 money. When could I line my pockets with money?
Exactly. It's like what was said over here in the chat by by Dusty Lane. It comes down to people trying to make money off of other people's talent. It's like they're legitimately not giving a shit about giving people their fair due, whether they're overpriced or not, or if they're or if they're worth the effort or not. That's not even the point. The point is, hey, are you doing this specifically to invoke me? Okay, I didn't give you my say-so. Pay me my money. Jose,
and again, go ahead. Going back to what I said before, where they can use it for your voice for nefarious ends, like threatening bombs.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid, calling a bank and trying to get your info changed, and using AI to do that.
That's something.
Like there's a lot of bad things that could be done with someone's voice, and we need to stop that in its tracks before it really becomes an issue.
I agree.
And it's gonna be a fucking disaster.
Nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
Yeah, nightmare, disaster, a whole heaping helping of bullshit, and
It will ruin lives.
And it's only gonna invoke people's wrath even further from that point. How about you, Jose? Anything additional you're gonna you want to add to this?
You're asking me for my final thoughts?
Almost. Yeah, well, I suppose so. I guess we can start wrapping up over here. Ladies, was there anything else you wanted to add to all this before we wrap up permanently here for the night? No, that was it.
But I am honored that you considered Shiva a part of the flock.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
She's an honorary flock dog.
Does that mean she needs a T-shirt?
Yes.
Well, we'll also need to cut out. Well, no, hang on a minute. We also need to cut out some black wings and make Shiva wear them.
I'm gonna say good luck trying to make her wear it because she's gonna start trying to chew it off.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And I'm gonna have to see if there's any pet merch that maybe if we could.
You know what? Just do a bandana. We'll put it on her.
Okay, easy.
Right.
Easy. We can do that.
Bandana.
She likes bandana.
All right.
You deal with that, Jose?
Yeah, sure. But getting back to it, final thoughts on this. I want to piggyback off of what Angel said earlier because it's a scary thought how far people will go with this whole AI crap. Not just stealing voices or stealing people's identities to make money, but also AI used in large scale fucking conflicts. Like I said, the way Angel painted that picture of how far people could go, it's a fucking scary thought. And the longer people let that continue, if they don't address the elephant of the room, and just like Zayana Rose said, and Dragon Fang said, if we don't nip this in the butt, it's going to get to that point. It's no longer going to be theoretical. It's going to become a reality. And and the frequency of how fast people are making a profit using it with the AI art between, like I said, between its inception in 2022 and now, it's a very disturbing trend. Now, as for Scarlett Johansson, man, no actress deserves this. No artist deserves to get ripped off because you're fucking with their bread and butter. And I hope that she is able to move on from this, and I hope that she is able to get to pursue legal action and actually, fucking drop the hammer on these guys.
All right. Yeah, no, straightforward. Like, and who'd have fucking thought we're over here siding with a freaking millionaire who wouldn't give anyone like us the time of day, but fucking here we fucking are, right? Because
Exactly.
even if you're putting in your work or if you're being invoked for something, fucking pay them. Why
Blind
not?
squirrels and all that, I guess.
Something like that, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Now,
yeah, and
now,
as far as that goes, what can we expect on tomorrow night's episode of Wrestle Rewind?
well, for tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick, me and Juancho will be reviewing this week's editions of WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. This week's AEW Dynamite is the final Dynamite, the Go Ho Dynamite show before their annual AEW pay-per-view event, AEW's Double or Nothing, which is happening this Sunday on, let me see here, this Sunday on May 26th over in the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yay!
That's right. Yep. It is also going to be their official 5th anniversary for their very, very first pay-per-view event in the company's history.
Okay, right on. All right, Jose, appreciate that, Joe. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll start wrapping us up over here too. Thank you guys very much. And
No worries. Go right ahead.
all right, and as far as my take on this goes, it's legitimately it is a slippery slope because once this if these freaking corpos are gonna start grabbing people's voices without their permission and they're freaking giant Hollywood super mega stars, and if it doesn't go the right way, if people don't see like common sense, we're fucking next. There's already a service that's being sold where you can make your Alexa into your voice AI. If you sell it, or if you sell it for if you buy the service and you give the right amount of voice sampling, you could actually why is there an echo? Oh, that's why. Never mind. There's actually then you could actually imitate someone else's voice, and if there isn't any actual security in it, I'm gonna have to show you guys sometime over here about this because I've actually seen this blasted service over here. Yeah, and they're saying, how to launch your own AI. It's on Speechify and fucking Canva. Play HD. Yeah, no. There's a fucking thing on it. Jesus. Okay, that's not it. Where is it? Oh my god. What is this? Yeah. How to clone your voice with AI for free. You won't believe it. There's a fucking YouTube tutorial for it.
Okay, but if you clone your own voice, fine.
Yeah, until someone else gets a hold of your cloned voice.
Yeah, there needs to be better backup so people can't hack your own voices. I honestly think it should stay within your computer system and not be uploaded on their database, because we all know databases are way too easy to fucking hack.
Especially if they're not RAM based servers. If it's a ROM based server, you're fucked. I'm probably talking a little too techie for some folks. Like RAM based versus ROM based. The RAM based is ready access memory. That's the server type that does not save data natively in its server system. It's literally just there to have capacity and pass through enough for your data to go through and for it to not ever be saved. It's what a lot of services. A lot of VPN services are based off. They're based off of RAM servers. That's how they operate, which is good. That's how they should operate. Because if it's ROM based, fuck that. Because that then you're gonna have a lot of your data and a lot of your information legitimately hard saved on some Mongolian server out there somewhere, and you don't want that to happen. Point is, when it comes to this is just we're at the infancy of these kind of conversations. We're not ready for this yet because we're all freaking morons. and I'm not saying that to diminish people or to diminish our audience or nothing. Like, no, human beings are stupid. We are doing the stupidest things with this technology that we can imagine, and we're incentivizing, we're monetizing. What was the line? Hang on. Oh God, hang on. I want to fucking pull it up. Fucking hell. As opposed to to quote Jeff Goldblum's character in fucking Jurassic Park, your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could do something, they didn't stop to think if they should. Like, we're not at the...
Your words have never been spoken.
Yeah.
And that was talking about sci-fi dinosaurs resurrected and shit. No. We're not even at that level of stupid. We're just at the level of stupid of replicating ourselves digitally. Like a pack of idiots. And we're just so happy because, like, oh, cool, it's AI's the future, bro. No, motherfucker. There's, like, legitimately fucking concerns for this shit. There's actual consequences of this kind of shit. And we need to hammer that shit out before we push the product. Fuck, and, yeah, no, you're right, Dusty Lane in the chat, this is not over. You're absolutely right, and Lisa Booth, thank you for having been with us here. And Jeannie Rick, I appreciate you showing up over here as we're starting to wrap up. You guys better believe this is not over. This is not the end of the conversation. This is legitimately just one stepping stone to the next step, and we'll be here to continue covering it. And you better believe if there's going to be any... If there's going to be any more developments, we'll be covering it right here on this show, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arouse, as we delve into the darker side of nerd and pop culture and dig to the heart of the matter and see if we can find the truth. Be sure to request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become a Nerd Flock by hitting the join button. And until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. For Jose Casabota, Angel Mendez, Ayan Rose Cosplay, and Dragonfang Cosplay, I am Juan Arouse. This has been the Black Files, and we are